Hi, my name is Chang Teck and I'm 24 this year. I'm a marathon runner and I'm a skin cancer survivor. I completed about 15 marathons already. I did about 350Ks and 100K. Running means everything to me, man. Without running, I don't think I'll be the person I am today, and without running, I don't think that I am able to do the things that I want to today. Okay, so yeah, this place is where I usually run. So this is about 2 or 3 km away from my house. So I usually come here in the morning because it's in tune with nature and it's a very quiet place. I found out I had cancer when I was 13 years old. So it started with small sores. So back then when you were a teenager, you didn't really think much about it lah. You think, oh, still young lah, can recover lah, no problem lah. Maybe 3 or 4 years later, all these marks will go away lah. I just continued doing what every teenager do lor. Just play sports, be active, go out and stuff, and really have fun during my secondary school life lah. It didn't really affect me much. I'm 20 years old when I just graduated from poly and just about to enter the army. So I just went back to the doctors again because everyone told me about army experience. Say you'll be going to dirty environments. It will really affect your skin a lot and it will really make it worse. I went back and then they say, oh, it has progressed one stage. They say it's gotten worse. Say you're unfit to serve the army. And then they told me you may be physically fit but you're not medically fit. Just didn't know what to do at the moment when they told you, oh, you didn't have to serve army lah. Felt quite depressed because everything that you have planned for like 2 or 3 years ago, everything just went down the drain like this lah. So at that point of time, it was the July period when the university applications were all closed already. My initial plan was to, before I entered university, right, was to get into the army and become an officer. So once you become an officer, right, I was planning to sign on, and then when I sign on, right, I could get the government grant to go study, to let them pay for my studies lah, and then I'll be like kind of bonded to them, so that I don't have to burden my father. But after getting this, after saying I cannot go to army anymore, it was a sudden about change. People have to accommodate things for me. I have to make certain changes to my lifestyle. I had to take a tablet which costs about $7 a tablet. So this tablet is called Acertretin. It really caused a lot of changes to my body lah. My eyes became really bloodshot every day, and then my lips were cracked, and then I felt really very tired. I had constant migraines. So after a while, I cut off the treatment because I felt that it was not helping lah. I had to go through a really simple treatment lah. A very simple treatment that I went through before when I was 13 years old, but didn't really like it. It's called phototherapy, where they shine artificial sunlight on your body. The bad thing about it is it also kills the good cells lah. So once it kills the good cells, it kind of make me, after every treatment I'll be feeling really quite tired lah and unmotivated to do stuff. I admit lah, I'm a really very emotional person lah. Every time when I don't achieve something or get something that I really want, I'll get really very sad and then get really negative about it lah. But how I get through this is that I know that I have friends and family beside me lah, willing to pull me up when things go south, things get really negative. The person who made the most sacrifice was my dad lor. Yeah, he initially wanted to retire like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, but because of this I couldn't go to army, right? He extended his work by another 2 years. He supports me every time lah. Even though when you don't see it, he buys all the food, and make sure we have enough food in the fridge, and then he cooks for us. And every time we are tired, he makes sure he does something to really energize us lah.
Actually, we do not really worry much in the beginning because it was just some skin rashes when you see doctor. Only after a few years later, I think at the age of 13 or what, when he was referred to, I think it's Tan Tock Seng or something. Then they, what they call, diagnosed and found out that there's a problem, there's a skin problem where he need to address. We also do not understand him. We do not want him to be in this kind of condition, right? We want him to be just like normal people like the rest, you see. But it can't be helped, you see. He was born with it, so he got to live with it, you see. For us, we are just supporting in whatever way we can. It's like, for example, earlier I told you, whenever I around, I cook for him. And then put inside. Okay? So two already, You just try that, because this is the first time I make also. But I've done with other juices before. If it's too thick, then can add a bit more water. Okay lah, really? Quite juicy.
Yeah.
My friends were there to support me all this while. They provide me support by being there for me, saying, hey, say if you need anything, come to us lah. Say if you need money, we can borrow you also lah. And then they'll say, hey, you have really done so many marathons and all, and why must you be so negative? They are there to motivate you lah. And then they say they are quite inspired by me also lah, which is quite flattering lah. This best friend, he's like a brother to me really. He's called Alvin. During his dark days, I helped him lah. When I got this right, he was like, just help me with no strings attached lah.
When Chang Teck first rediscovered that he has gotten a relapse of this cancer, he actually felt very down because he had dreams of enlisting together with his friends and myself. So I told him that this is actually maybe a blessing, because instead of enlisting and serving, you could actually be using the time to study and using the time for productive things. And also throughout his time, a few of us, now and then we would WhatsApp him and remind him, hey, make sure you don't go and scratch, and make sure you don't do this, don't do that, okay, take care of yourself, put lotion and stuff like that.
One thing that helped me through my cancer was running. Running, even though it makes you tired, it makes you energized also. So every time when I wake up in the morning, I just try to jack myself out to maybe just go for a short 30 minutes run, 45 minutes run. So for now, my daily routine, I run about 6 times a week. Per week, I'll have like three track or 3 speed workouts, and then I'll have 3 easy runs. So 3 easy runs per week. So those 3 easy runs is for me to really relax, recover, flush out the lactic from my legs from the hard workouts. And then the speed workouts, they are to build my speed so that I can become faster, and then to hit the targets that I want to hit. Attempting my first marathon wasn't in my mind in the first place, but I was dead by my secondary school friend. So during the marathon, I honestly died. But when I crossed the finish line, it was like a revival lah. Because when you cross the finish line, you feel that, oh, you actually can achieve something that you never thought you can achieve in the first place. So this is one of the places that I run almost every day, because it's a flat 7k from my house all the way to Bukit Timah, King Albert Park, and flat 7k all the way back. So on easy days, I'll probably have 80 minutes of running, 90 minutes of running to do. So that constitutes my daily easy runs lah. You see running as a kind of a easy sport lah, because you just put on your running clothes, put on your running shoes, and then you just go out there lah. But actually, the training, the distances you clock, that's the really very tiring part lah. So what made me determine was that every time when I run, right, I feel that I can go faster, I can go further. So that kind of shaped my focus of wanting to do long distances, because every time I run, the endorphins make me feel really good lah. with respect to brain cancer, it tells me to never give up lor. Because sometimes the disease really makes you really depressed because you know that you are not normal. You're not normal, and then this will affect your life somehow. But then being determined to really get the things you want despite a setback, it's kind of linked to that lor. So for cancer, I'm really uncertain about future because don't know what might happen to my body. Maybe one day you'll progress out, but then I'll be thinking, if you worry about this now, then also no point. Then you won't be enjoying life every day. Then with that constant worry. So I live with a philosophy that say, don't worry lah, just do the things that you really want to do lah. One goal that I have right now that I've been trying to hit almost every year is to qualify for the Boston Marathon. This is a marathon that you have to hit a certain timing in your marathon race, and then the other dream of mine is to one day do a 100-mile run. 100-mile run in the mountains in the Swiss Alps. They call it the Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc.
And now Chang Teck got to live with his condition. It is his life, you see. It is his life, so he got to decide what he wants, you know. For me, if I got magic, I will cure him. 1, 2, 3, cure. Cannot, you see. 1, 2, 3, cure, cannot. So what I can tell him is that I'll do my best, provide you with whatever I have. And you got to make do with what you have, see, to make yourself happy. See. Although I don't tell him often, right? But I'm very proud. Like when he hang his medal there, I don't say anything. But personally, I felt, wow, he has really put in his best, you know.
For Chang Teck, I'm definitely proud of him. For a young person, he has broken many records, both personal and in the running society. And all this is through his hard work and determination, waking up 5:30 a.m. in the morning, running in the morning, clocking another run at night. And it's not those 4-5 km, but it's like a 17 click in the morning, 17 click at night. So his determination throughout the week, definitely throughout the everyday life, in fact, is something that many people can look up to.
There are some things that you cannot control sometimes. When it happens, this kind of experience, good or bad one, it's an opportunity for you to learn and grow. There are always bumps in the road and bumps in life. But you can always make the decision to keep going ahead. Because if you don't make the decision to go ahead, then you'll always be stuck at that bump. But